Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, we are about to do a really feel-good project. Stay tuned. Y'all, actually, I think all of my projects are feel-good projects. I try to design them and make them in a way that will make you happy to craft and the person who's getting it happy to receive it. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to stop by. And welcome to all of my new subscribers and to all of my new friends. Welcome back to all of my longtime subscribers and longtime friends. Thank you guys so much for choosing to be here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the awesome support that you're showing my channel. And for all of you who have recently joined my Patreon, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I said that we're doing a really feel-good project, and we are, because I think today's project, which includes this box, will surely bring a smile to someone's face. So I'll give you a closer look in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. So here is a closer look at today's awesome project. Now this box, when finished, measures 4 3/8 by 1 3/4 by 4 1/4, and it really is a beautiful way to present what we're making today. So you don't have to make this box. We are going to make it, but I thought it was a great way to do a presentation for this beautiful, for this 4x4 chipboard card that is designed to stand up and be one of those things that the person might want to keep out for a very long time. So here is the inside of the card. It does include a space for a picture. So if you wanted to place a picture and send this to someone, you could. Then we have this pocket over here that's designed to hold a whole bunch of tuckables, and you can send messages with cut aparts. You can send messages with pieces of ephemera. Just a great little way to bring a smile to someone's face. And y'all, I thought this was awesome. If you know someone who is in a nursing home and they might want something to sit out that is way more durable than just a card, this is a great way to do it. If you know someone who's homebound, this is also a great way to send them something from time to time that will bring a smile to their face. So this, when finished, measures 4 by 4 by 1 1/2. Very, very easy to make. So for today's project, I am going to be using papers from the Paper Studio, and it is the Be Floral collection. And of course, I bought this when it was 50% off because I would not pay $21.99 for a paper pad. So I did get it at 50% off, and this pad has some really beautiful papers in it. I love the foiling that they've done, the foiling on the bees, the foiling on the beehives. It's just a beautiful paper. And if you happen to like bees, and again, who doesn't, this is a great pad for you. So for my project, I am going to use chipboard. Now, if you don't have chipboard, you can use doubled up cereal boxes, shoe boxes, anything that you want to give a try. When I'm making these videos, guys, and you have ideas of other materials that you want to try or other ways that you want to try it, go ahead and give it a try, because this is what I'm using in this video, but you might have something that's going to work better for you that I'm not using in this video. So I am using chipboard. I have a piece that measures 1 1/2 by 4, and I have 2 pieces that measure 4 by 4. And then I have the piece for my pocket, and this measures 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. I have a scrap piece that I'm going to use for my photo mat, and this measures 3 by 3. I have a 1 1/2 by 12-inch piece that I'll be using for the handle. I have a 3 3/4 by 9 5/8 inch piece that I'll be using for the inside liner. I have a piece that measures 6 by 12 that we'll be using to cover the chipboard. Then I have a piece that is 8 by 10 3/8 lid for the box. And then I have a piece that is 7 3/4 by 12, and this is the box piece. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make the handle for the box. And we're going to take that piece that measures 1 1/2 by 12, and let's go ahead and score at 3/4 of an inch on the 1 1/2 inch side. Then we'll fold that in half. And then we're just going to add some glue like this. And then we can fold over. And I'll just make sure that I get a really nice stick on this. You can run it along your desk if you want. Or you can do as I'm doing with my big old spatula. And then we're just going to take this and set it to the side. We want that glue to harden so that when we do bend this into the shape we need it to be, we don't get any type of a crease in it. So now we're going to bring in the piece that measures 6 by 12 and our chipboard pieces, and we're going to place those down, and we'll be placing them down like this. So I am just going to remove the tape backer from all of my chipboard pieces. I am just going to take this piece and place it down. Then I'll take this piece, place it down with about 1/8 of an inch in spacing in between. Take this piece, place it down with about 1/8 of an inch of spacing in between. I'm going to trim away just a little bit of this because we don't need it all. Now I'll flip that over and let's get that nice and stuck. So now I'm going to take my stylus, press it into the paper, and then press it against the chipboard. And I'm just going to go around to get a nice little score in that paper. So if you're using a paper that you think might be thick and might crack, go ahead and do this little exercise. It might help to minimize that cracking to some degree. And I'll just go inside here. So now we can take it, stand it, and fold like this. Then we're going to take our finger blade and we're going to miter our ends. And by mitering, we're just going in where we had the fold this way and the fold this way. You can see that you have that natural intersection. Basically, you're cutting through the intersection. So now your piece is going to look like this. I have my glue out, so that's what I'm going to use. You can use tape on this as well. You guys will see me do it both ways if you've been watching me for a while. I tend to use whatever is handy when I'm doing a project like this. If I'm making a folio or a book, I'll normally, for this part of the project, just go with what's out, because tape or glue will both work for this part. So now I'll just take these pieces, fold them over, and then I'll go back and really get them stuck. And then I'm just going to stand it up and go around the edge just to get everything nice and squared. And then I'll take my inside liner piece, which I have cut at 9 5/8 by 3 3/4, and I can see that I can remove just a little bit of that. So make sure that you start out by cutting your piece at 9 5/8 by 3 3/4. Then, depending on how far you've spaced, will tell you whether or not you need to remove any of it the way that I did. So what I'm doing is I am just laying down some tape to cover the inside of the chipboard. Then I'll peel away the tape backer, and we're going to place down our liner piece, but I'm just going to add a little bit of tape right here. And then I'll take my liner and I'm just going to add tape along the edge. And guys, if you like what I'm doing with my channel, please hit that like button, because that tells YouTube that this is a channel that people might have an interest in, and so they'll continue to promote it. And also, if you're not a subscriber and you like what I'm doing, I'd love to have you join. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button too. And make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. And now I'm going to remove my tape backers. And we're going to put down the liner piece. And I don't know how many of you remember the Janet Jackson song, What Have You Done For Me Lately? Well, that's YouTube. YouTube does not remember what you did 3, 4, 5 months ago. YouTube really operates under the premise of what have you done for me lately? And if I'm not doing it with the views and the likes, I don't get promoted. So I am going to take this piece and we're going to place it down like that. And I think those colors and patterns work beautifully together. So I am just going to go in and we're really going to work that spine. And so I am just going to work it. And there, y'all, is my sweet little book. So now I'm going to take my pocket, and my pocket's going to go in like this. But I am just going to cut this pocket, and how you cut and how much you cut is completely up to you. But I'm just going to cut like that. And now I'm going to take this, and we'll put it right there. So I'm going to add some glue along 2 edges. We'll take our pocket. Want to make sure that it's not hitting the spine. So I'm just going to slide it over some. We'll get that pocket nice and stuck. So now I'm going to take this piece that measures 3 by 3 and I'm just going to mount it like that. And I'll mount it using some glue because that's what's out right now. You know, I'm going back and forth between glue and tape, but I'm just using whatever my eyes see first. So I'm going to place that down like that. Get that nice and stuck. Then I'll bring in my trimmer and we're going to trim. So I'm just going to add some glue to this. But I'm not going to add glue to the whole thing. I just want enough glue to get it nice and stuck because I have these little paper clips from American Crafts and these are butterfly clips. So I'm going to go ahead and get this part stuck, but I'm going to take my butterfly clip and clip it right there because now I'll be able to add a little bit more ephemera and whatnot to my little book here. So I have these frames and tags and I think that they're going to work beautifully for this project. I like this one that says "You're beautiful," but it will not fit. So I'm not going to be able to use that one. But I like this one that says "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine." So we're going to take that and just put it there. So then I'm going to take another one of my little butterfly paper clips and I'm going to clip down "Hello Sunshine." Then I'm just going to take some of my scrap paper and this measures 6.5 by 3.5 and I'm just going to fold it in half to create a fun, quick and easy little card. And I'm just going to put spring there. Very easy to do this, y'all. We're not doing a whole lot, but we are doing enough. Put that spring there, and I'm going to take that card and just tuck it in that pocket because now we'll have a sweet little way of writing a note and a message to the person that we are gifting this to. So then I think I'm just going to take this one and put it in because you might want to write a message. And then I'm going to take this one that says "Enjoy the little things" and we'll tuck it in like that. And I'll take this one that says "Smile" and you can see what a beautiful little booklet we have. Now I just need to find something for the front. And I like this one that says flowers remind me of you, and I think the color works very well with this. So I am just going to take a little bit of my glue, add my glue, and now we can take this and I'm just going to put it on the front like that. How pretty is that? Alright y'all, so here's our beautiful chipboard card. It is absolutely adorable. I think that for anyone who receives this, they're going to be very happy. And it's one of those things that you can set out. And because we're putting all of these different messages in, they can have different messages when they look at it. And they also have a place to put a little picture. If you have a picture of you and that person, why not go ahead and add it to the inside of this? Now we need to make that beautiful little box. Alright y'all, so to make our box, we're going to take the piece that measures 7 3/4 by 12. On the 7 3/4 inch side, we need to score at 1 3/4. So now we're going to rotate it to the opposite 7 3/4 inch side, and let's score at 1 3/4 of an inch again. So then we're going to rotate it to the 12 inch side, and we're going to score at 4 1/4, at 6, and at 10 1/4. Then we're going to go ahead and fold and burnish all of our scores. And now that you have all of your scores folded and burnished, you're going to have this wide flap here. Let's go to these and free these tabs in this direction. And then on this side, we're going to go ahead and just free the tabs in this direction. And this time I'm just going to angle. So now we are ready to put our box together. And the way that we're going to put it together is we're going to add glue to these tabs. You can actually reduce these in size if you want, but we're just going to add glue. Then we're going to bring this part up. On both sides. Then I'm going to take my glue, add my glue here, and let's just fold this piece in like that. And then we're just going to take glue, place it on this piece, bring it up, and let's get that stuck. We're going to match the top, and let's get it stuck. I'll go in with my bone folder just to make sure I have a good stick going. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Let's add our glue. And let's get it nice and stuck. Now we can take some glue, place it on this tab here, and this tab here, and fold in. So now we're going to bring in the lid, and the lid measures 8 by 10 3/8. And we're going to score at 1 1/2 and at 3 on all 4 sides. So that's 1 1/2 and 3 on all 4 sides. And so now we simply need to fold and burnish all of our scores. And I think that this is going to make a beautiful, beautiful lid. Alright, so now that we have all of our scores folded and burnished, we have 3 corner pieces that we need to get rid of on all 4 sides. So we're going to get rid of those corner pieces on all four sides. And the way that we do that is we're going to go up to the second score mark and drag straight down. Then I can angle in here, angle here, angle, and I've removed two pieces. Now I reduce and I remove that third piece. We do this on all four sides. So let's go up to that second score mark, drag straight down, angle, 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 and reduce. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the other two and I'll be right back. And so your piece is going to look like this. Then you're going to have these ends on the two wide ends. We just need to go to the bottom and angle in on that tab. Now we're ready to put it together, and I will be putting it together with glue. So I am going to add some glue to these four tabs. And I'll stand it up like this. And then we'll match those corners. Make sure you get your corners nice and tight. Use my bone folder to go in and get that stuck. Same thing over here, guys. Make sure that your corners are nice and tight and even. And we'll do the same thing on our other corners. Getting them nice and tight and even. So now we can fold these flaps backwards. We'll add some glue and then we just fold them in. When you're making this lid, you can use tape, but I am using glue. So I'm just going to fold in, go in and get that stuck, fold in over here, go in and get that stuck. Same thing here, get this nice and stuck. What a beautiful little springtime lid. So now we can take our lid, put it on, and look at that awesome fit that we have on the lid. So now I'm going to take this out because I want to go ahead and add the handle. So we're going to put the handle on the side just like that. I could use my crocodile and punch, but I am just going to use my paper piercer. So then to attach my handle, I have these little brads. I'm going to put them through like this, and we're going to do the same thing over here. And push this through like that. And now you're able to see that the handle will go back and forth. We can take the lid off, remove our sweet little chipboard card, put the lid back on, and we have a beautiful gift. So I think what I want to put on the front of this one is "You Make Me Happy." Very, very simple. So let's go ahead and take some glue. Take this "You Make Me Happy," and we're just going to put it down like that. And so there we have it. One thing that I forgot to mention is when you're placing your holes on the side, make sure you come down at least 1 3/4 inches because your lid is 1 1/2 inches deep. So you want to make sure that you come down at least 1 3/4 so that your lid will fit. So I am going to bring them both back in so that you can see just how stinking cute these are. You just saw how easy they were to make. You'll be able to gift someone a card that will last for a very long time because we're making it very sturdy by using chipboard. So guys, I hope that you have enjoyed today's super awesome Make a Card Monday project. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you join this amazing online crafting family. You guys, as always, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.